Hi everyone, I am back from Japan. I thought today we can do a get ready with me. I want to chat through some tips I have of what I think you guys should definitely consider before you guys go there, how my trip was, and just some final thoughts. I love going on trips. I think they are the best way for you to learn about yourself, to learn about the world around you, to learn about other people in the world, see how they live their life, and then you can come back home and decide to either adapt things, pivot things in your life, and it just puts a lot of things for me back into perspective. My trip to Japan really inspired me. So one thing that came up a lot for me on this trip was boundaries and just love for another person. So when you are in Japan, everyone is so kind to each other. They have so much love for one another. And even if you're a foreigner, even if you don't speak their language, even if you're visiting their home and you're not being respectful of their customs, people of Japan are still very respectful, very loving, very understanding, and they show you a lot of hospitality. That really just made me dig deep within myself. So generally I would say that I'm a very kind, warm, considerate, understanding, like I scale more on the nice side of things. Being in corporate for 10 years has really shifted my warmth to other beings, especially in the workplace, so other people don't take advantage of me, so I'm constantly not doing work for other people. To have really strong, strict boundaries is really not what I am about. I'm a very easygoing, easy-flowing person. I do kind things for other people, expecting nothing in return. If someone in my circle, if one of my viewers, if you guys have a question and you guys need help, if I have the space, I always will help. And I don't want anything in return. Don't want money, you know what I mean? I lost that magic and I lost that softness and I lost that kindness because I was hanging out with the wrong people and working for the wrong groups of people. With certain people in my life, I have to have such strong boundaries with them or else I will not have peace in my life. That will always bother me for things. With the right group of people, I think with my parents and my sister and my boyfriend and my best friends, the boundaries don't feel very black or white. When people really truly love you and want the best for you, they will understand your boundary and do their best to accommodate you, to make you feel comfortable and make you feel safe. It's when friends who are really selfish and friends who just care about themselves, they are going to resist and not understand the boundary and break them and really push your buttons. So it's just finding the right people and trying your very best to explain what you need is something that I am going to work on. So before you go to Japan, I would suggest you read the website for their COVID protocols. Make sure that either you're fully vaccinated or you get a negative COVID test, and your COVID test has to be taken 72 hours before you step on the plane. You want to make sure that you check the website. I'll leave the website below, because if you do not take the right test that is on their list of approved tests, they will reject it and you will have to go and take the right one. And because it's a 72-hour window, it's 3 days, you don't have a lot of time to mess around. For currency, don't really worry about it. You can go to Japan and go to a convenience store or go to a bank ATM and withdraw cash. I just went to a 7-Eleven. They take card in most establishments. I only use my cash for like the really delicious food places that only take cash. Another thing I would recommend you to do is take the subway. You would save so much money and it's so easy to get around. Everything is color coordinated, it's by alphabetical order, and it's easy to get a card and refill it. If you use maps, it will tell you exactly where to go and what time the train comes. I only took a rideshare once and I was late to a meeting, so I just didn't plan out my day well and I had to take a car and it was $25. I could have took the train to my meeting for $2 USD. My hotel that I stayed at was the Hilton Tokyo, close to the train station. It was a hop and a skipped away, and I love staying around there. So the area itself is kind of like businessy, but there are so many 7-Elevens. There's a Starbucks around the corner. The hotel had a restaurant in it, and because I am an American Express Platinum card holder, I got $100 credit for my entire stay. So I got to eat like free breakfast buffet, and my dinner was covered under the $100 credit. Japan is one of my favorite places on earth. I love everything about it. I love the people, food, the way that they treat other people, the way that they're so prideful in the work that they do, their craftsmanship, how they take care of their home. It's so clean and so beautiful, and really like their love for one another, which is so special to see. The word that comes up for me is just like kindness. It has really inspired me to come back and really dig deep. I don't know why my eyes are getting watery just talking about it, but it's really making me just to relook at like how I'm living my life. I'm moving at a really fast speed, and I think about like scaling my business, getting more brand partnership, growing my audience, but like why am I actually doing what I'm doing? And how am I showing kindness and showing love for one another? I live in a bubble in Los Angeles and in my own little bubble that I've created, but how can I go back in the world and give back, show love, help people out, and just show this like hospitality that I felt when I was in Japan. The weather was so perfect when I was there. You kind of just needed like a light jacket, but nothing crazy. Like the last day that I was there, I was literally wearing a tank top because it was so warm. And then at night it would get a little cold, but you can just wear like a sweatshirt or like a hoodie and been so comfortable. The biggest lesson that I have learned and got to witness and got to experience in Japan is love for one another, period. Every touch point, every chance that I got to interact with another person in Japan, and mind you, there's a language barrier. I'm not Japanese. There's a cultural barrier. I'm very out of my element. Japan can be very overwhelming, very like sensory overwhelming. It's very busy. My taxi driver, the person helping me with my bags in the bus, the bus driver who didn't speak any English helped me. I was being very slow because I was jet lagged, and this person has so much patience for me and let me ride the bus before I even bought a ticket. None of these people had to be nice because it was part of their job, but that is just who they are as a person in their soul, and I think that is so beautiful. It was a great reminder of why I am creating content and why I do the work that I do. That is the core of who I am. I want to help empower you. I want to share my stories. I want to share my struggles. I want to show you that if you are brave and you work hard, take the leap of faith and take the chance on yourself, you can be successful no matter where you come from and no matter what your story is, how you're raised, with resources, without resources. And it was just such a beautiful and great reminder that I cannot let the algorithm dictate my content. I cannot let people who copy me slow me down. I cannot let mean people make me have a hard outer shell. And I cannot have people in my life who are draining keep me away from being soft. And I really want to start tapping into that because I love who I am. Japan is a very beautiful place if you want to do solo traveling. I felt so safe. I felt just cared for. I wasn't really scared of being pickpocketed, or I wasn't really scared of being robbed. So I'm gonna share my nails now. The most important thing is you have to look at your nail artist and what they're good at and find a photo example of their previous work. So I saw my nail artist do this type of nail, but like on the bluer, like a ocean blue, and I love pink. So the base of it is a marble pink that she customized. Each nail has like a different pattern on it. She used foil, and then also she did chrome, and then on my thumb she did chrome, foil, and then a texture on it. And on this side all my nails are different. So this one has a texture, chrome, this one has like a foil. My cuticles are really dry right now, but I just love it. Each of them just looks so different. the experience was like gentle. It is like the most gentle manicure ever, and I really don't like getting my cuticles cut. So getting a Japanese manicure, the difference are it's very gentle, and I just love the cuticle care. I love the art. I love that they use a Japanese hard gel, so it'll last 3 to 4 weeks, and your nails are just very, very strong. So I will leave my nail artist her contact info here. You're gonna want to follow directions on how to get an appointment, and please be respectful. English is not her first language. Her and I, we used a translator and we understood each other perfectly. Just be very patient. I want you to go in there knowing what colors you like, knowing what your top 5 designs are that she has already created, so you guys can narrow something down. I have a very special announcement. Thank you so much to you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. I'm actually going to be hosting a giveaway for this vlog. All you're gonna have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below of your favorite snacks out of this bunch, and then I will pick one person to win this prize. You have to be in the US for this. I'm hoping to open this to international soon, but for this prize, this would be just US based. So let's go through the prize. Number 1 is this cleansing oil. This is my favorite cleansing oil, and how you use it is you're gonna want to do 2 to 3 pumps on your dry hand. So don't even turn the water on for this part. You're gonna warm it up in your hand, and then you're gonna apply it to your face, and this is gonna help you break down your makeup. And then you splash yourself with water, and then you go in with your normal cleanser. So this is, the cleansing oil is like pre-cleanser, and it's just so gentle. I love the formula. I love the way that when the water emulsifies it, it's really thin and easy to get off. It's one of my favorites. I'm gonna include it in your prize. This is a very cool flower soap. So this soap, when you pump down, it gives you a little foam flower. I thought that was really cute and fun, so I wanted to include this for you. Now we're gonna go into snacks. This is my favorite cheese snacks from 7-Eleven. I can eat this whole bag in one sitting, and I bought 5 bags, one for each sister and myself, and I want to include one for you. A sour gummy candy. I don't know, I love gummy candies, and I think you'll really enjoy this. There are 6 different flavors, and then there are 2 types of gummy candy. It's coated in sugar. One is orange, and I think this one is a strawberry, but this looks like a mango apple. I have no idea. I know it's gonna be good. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm gonna head to Seoul, South Korea soon. I've never been there before. I will be vlogging my trip. Thanks for watching. Bye.